Hello, welcome to number 3. In this video we talk about to swing or not to swing. And it's about the 4 to the bar or Freddie Green style rhythm you sometimes have to play. So when you play in a big band and you have this little commercial gig, I'm sure it's pretty sure that there are some old tunes in it where the guitar has to join the bass and play the quarter note rhythm. And this is also something I see very often wrong. So it's a question about how to get this rhythm to swing, that it really grooves. It's very important how long you play your quarter note. So in this quarter note, the way I let it ring and damp it, there's an inner rhythm. And this inner rhythm is basically, I'm thinking in a triplet. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And what I do is I lift on the 3, I damp on the 3. I lift my fingers on the third 8th triplet of the note. So I'm letting 2 triplet notes ring, the third one I damp. If you have an 8th rhythm in your head, you would do this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's not working. This would be better. So this is step number 1. Always have your triplet in your ear and damp on the third. Also, what's important, how you hit the chord. Maybe you see that I have my guitar in quite an angle. When you see Freddie Green on old videos doing this, he has it like this. And there are many reasons for this. In the old days, there was no amplification. So when you played an acoustic guitar and you have it too stiff on your body, you keep it from ringing. And you're losing volume. And volume was about everything they needed. So what he did is he kept it this way so also the back could ring more open and it didn't damp his quarter notes. So on an electric guitar we don't have to do this, yes, but if you do it, the way you hit the chord is different. Because when I have my guitar like you used to have it, and I hit a chord, I mostly hit the lowest string very heavy. Because my hand, when it flies in, the first string it hits, but what gets the most energy is the low E string. Okay, that's exaggerated, I know. So when I lift my guitar a little, and most of the time when you play this stuff, you play in a sitting position. Now I hit the strings more even. So what's the important notes on this? It's not the bass note. You even can damp it. It's the 7th and the 3rd. Basically you play a tenor voice to the bass. So if you add the bass, okay, you can do it. But you don't have to, you know. The harmonic information lies in the 3rd and the 7th. So lift your guitar a little bit, have it in an angle. The last thing which is important is the volume on your electric guitar. If you have the volume all up and the treble and the tone port all up, you get a pretty punchy sound. It's more percussive, but this is maybe too much. Too much mid-range, too heavy. When you turn down the volume, the guitar becomes much softer and you don't play like this, you know. It should be soft. Also the tone port, I put a little bit down. Not too much because then you lose all the highs, but a little bit. One last thing you can do, you can go more in front with the position you pick. The beginning of the neck is like a natural compressor because you only can go that deep till the pick hits your fretboard, and the strings don't have so much tension here, so they will be softer. So when I go from the back to the front, you see, it's much softer here. Be careful when you pick in front with the front pickup over the pickup itself, because sometimes you get a clicking noise. So better play behind or in front of it, so you don't get this clicking noise from the pick hitting the pickup. So what else? I think there was one thing more I wanted to tell you. Yeah, it's about the 2 and the 4. I see this very often that maybe it's this gypsy swing tradition that people are hitting the 2 and the 4 too heavy. They play like, this is way too much. In general, when you're playing this situation, the drummer has the 2 and the 4 on the hi-hat. He's closing the hi-hat. So we already have an accent on 2 and 4. If everybody, the bass player and the guitar player, doing this accent, it's becoming way too dominant. So it's better you keep your quarter notes pretty even. A little more on the 2 and the 4, but not much. And it also depends. If I play with the drummer, I don't have to hit 2 and 4 that heavy. If I play with just the bass player, maybe I can give a little bit more on the 2 and the 4 and hit it a little harder. So it always depends on the situation where you play this rhythm. So when you play, as an example, guitar, upright bass, and a singer, as a saxophone player, and you play some old school stuff, you can hit the 2 and the 4 a little harder. But when you have a rhythm group with the drummer and you're just part of the quarter pushers, of the guys who play the quarter notes, the quarter beat, you don't have to hit it that hard. Okay? Play more softly on 2 and 4. Play more even. Okay? So far for the swing. In another video I will show you a little bit more about the chords you play in this rhythm, because as you maybe saw, I don't play chords with 6 strings, mostly 3. Okay, but this is another video. So that's for now. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. I hope you learned something on this, and see you next time. Bye bye.